Good morning, friends. Welcome back to another video. So good to see you. I hope that you're doing well. This is Thursday for us, and we've had a productive morning, I would say. I spent lots of time with little Arthur on his play mat. He played hard, and he's having his nap right now. Also have done a load of laundry that's in the dryer, finishing up right now. The clean sheets that I just put on the bed, there was a spill, and it wasn't little Arthur, it was Mama. I spilled coffee on the sheets and on my pillow. So I have scrubbed my pillow and I have it hanging up in the shower. So we'll see if that dries properly or if I can save the pillow. I don't know. We'll see. I've made an appointment at the OBGYN because I'm having strange, crazy cramps in my lower uterus. So I'm having leftover stew for like breakfast / lunch. It's just a little bit after 11 right now. Thought we would open up a video and just spend some time together. It's only on certain days that you can take and donate to the local place where they're going to be there to accept the donations. So I put all of those bags from a couple videos back of clothes into my car, and then we went somewhere and David took all of them out and brought them back in, and now I'm gonna have to take them and put them back into the car. And then there's a few things upstairs that I need to bring downstairs to take and drop off, but they're only gonna be there until 2 o'clock. So I'm trying to plan all of this out. So basically, let's get the donations into the car, but first I'm gonna have stew, and I really need to edit a video and try to get that out at some point today. Can I do it? I'm not really sure, but David also has a doctor's appointment today at 4, so he'll be getting in a little bit later, and we definitely have to stop and get some trash bags somewhere because we are completely out. So anyways, just come along for some of the things. Arthur and I were all loaded down to take the stuff. I'm gonna get there just 30 minutes before they close, so I've got to get going. I'm gonna change little Arthur's diaper one more time, and I've got him on a clean outfit. He just had some milk, so he's got a full belly, so we should be good to travel for just a little bit. So we're gonna get that done, and then there's certain things in there. I don't know if they take them. I've got like bags and hats and belts and blankets and like adult diapers, which was for postpartum and stuff like that. And I don't know if they take those, so we may go to another thrift store to drop those off, which if we do, then I'm gonna get to look around, do a quick loop, because I love that ministry, that store, so why not? I've got chicken dethawing for dinner tonight. I'm gonna make a smothered chicken and rice, either that or we'll throw it onto the grill. It depends on what time David gets home, since he does have a doctor's appointment at 4 o'clock. He's taking clothes with him to work to change to be able to go to that. But anyways, let me get my shoes on, change his diaper, and then let's head out. Are we going for a ride? Love you. Smiles make mommy cry. I love you so much. Love you. My goodness, it is hot today, 83 degrees here in beautiful East Tennessee. I would love to have a pool one day. In the name of Jesus, I'm going to have a pool. I mean, I love that we live the river life, outdoor life and stuff, but it's going to be a minute before little Arthur can do that. Now, they put itty-bitty babies on rafts and send them down, but I'm not that mom. I'm too scared for that. And it's nice, you know, living the river life because you don't have to maintain a pool or spend any money. I forgot my wedding ring. That's okay. But, you know, that's one good thing about the river, but then also you have to pack up a bag and drive somewhere. So it'd just be nice to have a pool at home. Maybe we'll have that one day, the Lord willing, but just for fun. How do I word this? What are some things that you experienced in your life? Like, okay, I don't really know how to say it, but for example, because I've been putting this into little Arthur's baby book, I experienced when the very first water bottle ever came out. Water has not always come in water bottles. You cannot go to the store and buy a bottle of water. I experienced that. We had water fountains at school. Nobody carried around big cups of water unless you worked at the hospital or you've been in the hospital and you had one of those big plastic jugs that people put water in, you know. But yeah, so I experienced that. One other thing that I experienced was smoking and non-smoking in restaurants. I have physically, in my lifetime, went into a restaurant and smoked a cigarette. You know, it's just wild to think about, but, you know, cigarettes were encouraged by doctors and, you know, anyways, I experienced that in my lifetime, which if you look at all of my baby pictures, there's not many where somebody in the background wasn't smoking a cigarette or drinking a beer, you know. So anyways, I experienced that. And I asked David, what are some things that you experienced? And all of his are, oh, I remember, you know, I experienced jumping out of an airplane, or I experienced my first whatever pew-pew, or I experienced, you know, my first employment, like things that are just like, no, I mean, like things that are, that I can relate to, comprehensible, not extreme things like that, but I don't know. Am I wording this right? Am I making sense currently? But what are some things that you have experienced that are unique, you know, in your life? It overflows. Wow. What a great time of fellowship with those ladies. And they told me I was hired because I, anyways, I helped greet customers and stuff while I was there. But we stayed as long as little Arthur would tolerate. Now we're moving on. I thought since we were over this way, I would just take you and show you where I lived growing up and my neighborhood. I used to drive this little road every day of my life. Love this neighborhood. Okay, coming up right here, this house on the left. Oh, you can't see. Hold on. Okay, so I went ahead and did the loop. since we couldn't see it on the way in, but it is the house at the very bottom right here. This one with a little 2-car garage. This was home. Let me show you what the front looks like. This house right here, it actually burned whenever I lived here and they rebuilt it. It's a house across the street. Here's what it looks like. I sure do miss this place. We had big bushes. Right there where the dirt's at, we had big bushes there. That was my bedroom window. Okay, here's the ministry store. When I was a kid, we used to walk here, and this was 2 different businesses. So, I'm not sure where this car's going, but this first business right here, it was a Fred's dollar store, and I remember getting Adidas shoes there for school. They were like $25, and I love those shoes so much. Mama got those for me, or Daddy, I don't remember which one. But this was also a grocery store, but me and my cousins, we would walk down here and, you know, explore. Cause trouble, big kids, you know, before we had cell phones, and we didn't stay inside and watch TV. We got out and we ran around and we just lived life. It's great times. But I'm gonna get the stroller out. We'll just do a quick loop real quick. Looks like they're really busy, so I don't know. On certain days, I know that they give out food. It may be one of those days. I'm not sure, but we'll just do a quick loop. Are you hanging with Mama? Huh? This driveway that goes straight up right there is the last house, the snake house that we lived in. It's all grown up right now. Look, their mailbox has been knocked down. That thing wouldn't stay up, but ooh, that house, it was so creepy. Big old groundhog. Good morning. It's the next day and I am accident prone this morning. I just hopped in the bathtub to shave my legs because I'm going to be wearing a dress. And when I got into the tub, I may or may not have broke my toe, and I have cut my hand really bad with the razor. Like, it was just a freak accident and it won't stop pouring the blood, and I have gotten it all over me because I am trying to hurry up and get this done. Baby is napping at the moment, so I need to try to get this done as quickly as possible, and then I can get a band-aid when I go downstairs. But I don't have time to be bleeding right now. But kind of a strange day, I guess. We have some severe storms coming in tonight after 8 p.m. and I'm not looking forward to that at all. But we're going to be up here working in this mess very soon, decluttering and going through stuff and organizing. I have to get time to do that. But last night, David brought us Taco Bell for supper. Like, In the 5-6 years that I have been married to this man, not once has he ever brought me fast food. So this is definitely worth mentioning because this is a monumental moment. Yeah, he doesn't support fast food either, so it's just crazy that he brought us Taco Bell for supper, which was great because I didn't have to cook and there were no dishes, so I was very pleased with my Taco Bell last night. I had a famotidine and ate my tacos and lived my best life. But anyways, I am ironing a dress because we are going to go to receiving our friends. Arthur and I are going to make an appearance. We have some friends. Hey, they've been really, really good to us. And we just want to stop by and just say, hey, we love you. We're thinking about you. We're praying for you. And so Arthur and I are going to try to do that. David is up piling brush, probably hurting himself. We found out about that spot on his side. It's a hernia and tore muscles. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's something that he's going to have to deal with for the rest of his life, unfortunately. So he had a rough day. It was quite a bit of a bummer. It's a blow, to get some news like that. But I have a funeral dress, and it's a nice dress. It's a dress that I invested in. I paid good money for special occasions like this. That doesn't have to be ironed. Very classy. But where's that dress? Where is it? I mean, it probably wouldn't fit me right now anyways if I did find the dress, but I'm ironing this dress. This is actually a Gap maternity dress, but I just tried it on and it does fit me nicely. So we're just going to press it, find some shoes to put on, go downstairs and fix my hair. And the other thing that I'm trying to do is something very strange, but I am going to go and meet with my cousin for some formula. She is getting rid of it. They got a bunch of it for free with some coupons from the doctor's office. It's like the 2 big canisters, which are $55 each, and then the 6-pack of the ready-made. So it's like $140 before tax worth of formula, the Similac 360, which is what Arthur uses. She had some other kinds too that other people had claimed, but I mean, she's just giving it away because they're not going to use it because they're very blessed to have an abundant supply of breast milk. She's an overproducer, so they don't need it and they're just giving it away. Okay, but here's the weird part about it. I'm going to claim it because that's what Arthur uses, and hey, why not? So even though she is my cousin, I have never met her before, or I've met her one time. My family is that estranged. On my mother's side, there's people that add me on Facebook and send me messages and say, hey Ashley, it's your cousin, so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. And I've never met these people. I have cousins everywhere, and anyways, I've got a very weird, strange, messed up family dynamic on both sides of my family. Not just one, but both, okay? So, I am Hot Mess Express, so let me just try to get this dress ironed. I'm not using any starch, which is kind of driving me crazy, but I feel really pressured to get this done because also she's going to go pick her kids up from school, so I'm trying to time it where I can get myself ready, okay? Get little Arthur fed, get him changed, clean diaper, go and get the formula, talk to my cousin for a minute, and then head on down to the receiving friends. And other than that, I don't know what else we're getting into this weekend. Still haven't managed to get my grocery list together. So David's already saying, hey, we've got to go get groceries. We don't have any eggs. This is insane. I still haven't got trash bags. I forgot them. We'll just see what we get into this weekend, but hopefully he's okay up there working and that he doesn't overdo it because he's going to agitate that spot, for the rest of his life. He's going to be in pain, so I really hate that for him. There's a chance I may actually get out of here on time. I just need to get Arthur dressed real quick, but I did feed him got everything taken care of. I have the dryer going. I actually did a load of laundry. Hey, I put a little bit of curl in my hair. It's as good as it's gonna get, but here's what I look like. Hopefully it's okay. All right, let me get him dressed and then let's head out. Well, the formula is secured. I met my cousin, said hello. She was really nice. So anyways, spent a little bit of time there. Now we're gonna head over to the receiving of friends. I just want to do a loop through, and then for the rest of the evening, which we have storms coming in, I want Arthur to be able to stretch out, to play, to get all the milk, all the lovings. You know, I don't want him in a car seat for the rest of the day. I just want him to be at home and be happy. And I can't wait to just hold him and love him and be with him. I you know, I feel like I've just been on the go this morning and I just want to slow down and just hold my baby. And we're going to grill some chicken today and probably make like a baked potato, zucchini or something like that, something wholesome. And yeah, so that is going to be the rest of the today, but stay tuned because I still have to show you what I picked up at the thrift store, which I'm pretty excited about. I think I got some really good things, so I can't wait to show that to you. By the way, these are press-ons that come from the Dollar Tree, and I think they are so classy, pretty, and clean. For $1.25, I love them. Arthur and I stopped by the Dollar General on the way home, and I don't know how Dollar General does their sales and how often, or if your Dollar General is having this sale, but you might want to check because all things that are on clearance, they're an additional 50% off right now. So let me just show you the few things that I picked up because I thought they ended up being a good deal. So some of this stuff was actually 60 and 70% off, and it was cheaper than what it says on the tag. But anyways, so these were like 55 cents each. I got David one and me one. This had an extra $1 off on the app, so I got these for like $1.35 each, and I got all of them that they had because these are the big ones, the expensive ones. So that's a great deal on that. This was $2 and something, so I got it. We never tried it before. Same thing with the Scope, the Icy Blast. Mouthwash is crazy expensive, so $2 and something for that. And then Huggies, which, you know what, I don't know, I'm gonna have to look into it because this is size 2, 12 to 18 pounds, so technically Arthur being 13 pounds, he could wear these right now, but he's a size 1. That's the size that we're using right now, so I don't understand that. But anyways, I had to figure it out. But this was half off. I don't know why, and there was just one, and it's never been opened. I thoroughly examined it, so yeah, we got those to set back for later. But yeah, I don't know why. 12 to 18, so technically he could wear it now. And then all of these foundations, these were like 70% off. Even cheaper than this $3.35. I think these were like 60 cents or something like that. So, you know, $1 or less. So yeah, I did pick them up. I got LA Colors, which I've tried this one before with the high pigmentation and I liked it. This is the Maybelline Fit Me. These won't be exact shade matches, but you know what? For the price, to wear at home every day, buff beige, clean matte, and then this is CoverGirl as well. So that's a great price on these foundations. So I did go ahead and pick them up. And then here's the two things that I went in there for. Coffee, they didn't have my McCafe, so I grabbed some Dunkin's, and then I got trash bags, and then I did get some of this Pure Kick, the black cherry pomegranate, 0 sugar, and it's for energy, so I thought that would be good for exercising, you know, or going on walks and stuff. But people were buying like big boxes of cereal and crackers and all kinds of things. I didn't really take my time and look because there really isn't anything that I need. I need to do a grocery pickup and just focus on that rather than buying just frivolous things just because they're on sale. But anyways, I am ready to snuggle and hold my baby and love on him, put some comfortable clothes on, and just enjoy the rest of today. And David should be home soon, so we'll get to be together today as a little family and just enjoy our time
on
together.
to the fun part, which is the thrift haul. So everything that I'm going to share with you, it didn't all come from that one particular ministry store. This is things that I have picked up. Strangely enough, all of the clothes that I dropped off, I got 3 things for free there. 2 shirts and a pair of jeans. The lady that runs the ministry store, she said, come on in and pick you out something to take back with you. And I was like, no, that's okay. I don't want anything. And she's like, no, come on in. She said, people do it all the time. She said, rich people bring stuff in here and drop it off and get their clothes from here. She said, it's for everybody. Anybody can get whatever you want to. She said, please pick out something to take with you. So I felt really weird about it, but I ended up getting a pair of jeans and 2 tops, so I'll show that to you. So I got that for free. And then also there's a blue dress that's hanging right here on the very end, and I got that from a yard sale. We have in the next town over, it's called the Sloan Center if you're local. And they're multi-millionaires that run this store, appliance store, paint, and all kinds of stuff. And nothing in there is cheap. But anyways, these people, they live in like a multi-million-dollar house, and they had a yard sale, so I went to it. It was very interesting. It was a bunch of clothes, really. They had a lot of free people things and, bougie type things, and they wanted a good price for it as well. So I didn't really get much at that yard sale because it wasn't yard sale prices, which their things were probably worth more. But when I go to a yard sale or a thrift store, I'm looking for a deal. Oh, by the way, I did want to tell you that if you look on my Poshmark and you say, what is she thinking? Like, is she that bougie, pricing her things that high? Well, hey, I will negotiate with you. Send me an offer. But I just want to tell you this, that Poshmark, they do take a percentage of whatever you sell. And then for the shipping, I either pay that, you pay that, or we split that. So somebody's paying the shipping. That comes out of your cost. And then, so then you end up with a little profit, but then you also have to consider your supplies, like the bags that I buy to ship my things in, my printer with my ink, my time, my gas, all the things that it takes to sell things. So you don't make a ton of money at the end of it. So you do price your things up just a little bit, and then it also gives you a little bit of room to negotiate. So just wanted to tell you that. But first of all, let's start with the things that are not clothes, but then the rest of it is clothes, as this is our first time ever meeting. I'm postpartum, so I am in the market for some clothes to get me by until we get it under control and get in good shape and feeling amazing in the name of Jesus, because that's what's going to happen. I'm going to do it for my little boy. Little Arthur's sitting here with me. He's going to help rate the clothes and show you what they look like too. Also, if you see some things piled up right here in the floor, that is because I have been gathering up like home decor that I'm going to take and donate and get rid of. I want to go through the rest of my home decor first before I totally just purge and get rid of that. I want to do some decluttering. So anyways, that's what that is. But these did come from that ministry store that I showed you, and it's 2 pairs of shoes. So these are Time and True, which is Walmart. And let me tell you, Walmart, they have cute things, cute shoes. And so I'm very pleased to get these. These are in my size. They're brand new, and I gave $3 for them. And they're very comfortable. So I really like these. And then the same person donated these. I'm sure of it because they're the exact same size. But see, both of them have the plastic sticker on the bottom of them. They're brand spanking new. They got them and they didn't wear them. So these, I could probably actually wear these to church. I would imagine these probably with, a pair of jeans, but these with a dress or a skirt or something like that. So you could wear these with jeans too. But anyways, $3 each for these shoes. I like them both, so I was pleased to get that. And then the other things that I got that are not clothes is I got this picture frame, $1. Thought it was really nice. Matches the rest of my picture frames, which I'm probably going to pick up maybe a few more picture frames here or there, because I'm about to develop a lot of pictures. Some to go in Baby Moore's book, and then some to put in frames and stuff, or just put in our photo albums in general. So I got that, and then I got 3 of these plates. I've got muffins sitting on one of them downstairs, but these are like the Teflon, I think, material. I don't know. Every time my mother-in-law and I always went out, she always looked for this material, this vintage material, and it has no markings on it. It doesn't say where it's from or anything like that. So I mean, they're just really nice plates, and it was 3 for $1. Okay, so here is the dress that I picked up from the yard sale. It was new with tags, by the way, and typically I'm not crazy about this color, but I am more into blue. Now that I have a baby, so honey, he's looking at me. What do you think about this one? You think Mommy looks pretty in it? Huh? But anyways, it's a long maxi, floor length. I really like it. It fits me really well, and it's very comfortable. So this one, I keep looking in the mirror over here, but it does have a split that comes down pretty far right here in the back. But with my hair down, that doesn't bother me. It's still conservative and it's still church appropriate. So hey, number 1, we're kicking us off with a bang, because this dress, it actually fits me and I feel good in it. So here is the next dress. I got actually 3 more dresses. I'm going to try to go through this quickly, but this one, I'll either have to put a pin right here, which is no big deal, or just wear like a tighter brassiere. But this one, honey, it fits me. I love the material. It has some pockets in it. It's a good length. Grandmother always said that my dresses needed to come just right to my knee, or right slightly above my knee, to be modest and appropriate. So that's something that's always been embedded in me when I'm trying stuff on. My knees and my legs, they're still swollen postpartum. 3 months as of today, Baby Moore. You're 3 months today. Yay! So anyways, this dress on a hot summer day with my new brown Skechers sandals, this is a hit. I am pleased. So 2 out of 2 so far. And I seen this dress, I instantly thought, that's for me. It's gorgeous. I love it. Look how pretty this dress is. You like this dress on Mommy? Is it pretty? I think it is so pretty. Look at the details. The bottom of it. Uh-oh. That's you, baby. Look how pretty this dress is. I love it. It's a little tight in the bust, but that's pretty much the story of my life at this point. The back is a little see-through with my bra. No problem. I'll wear a tank top underneath it. 10 out of 10. $4 for this dress, by the way. $4 for this dress. Yard sale, I'm pretty sure I gave 10 for this, but it was new, so it's definitely worth $10. So 3 out of 3. So this one, the size tag was tore out of it. It's Wonderly, which is a belt brand. I just knew that I liked the print, and I knew that more than likely this one would fit me. I mean, even it's a little loose, which is great for summer, which is great for my postpartum new mom bod. It's so comfortable. It does have pockets too. I know pockets is a thing, even though I probably won't put anything in the pocket. I may, you know, a pacifier or something. You never know. But it's just nice to have that option. I mean, these dresses may not look that great on me once I look at the video footage, but looking in the mirror, I feel cool because of this material. It's loose, it's flowy. Honey, I will for sure wear this to church, And you know what? I may get into wearing more dresses this summer. You know, I've always been a jeans girl. I love jeans, but right now, jeans are kind of uncomfortable for me. But I actually bought some jeans, so we're going to try those on. I may end up getting a good pair of jeans, but hey, I'm going to call this a win. 4 out of 4. It may look bad once I look back, but you will see me wearing this one. $4. Okay, so this one, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to share it with you, but it's, it has a low bust. It's tight on me. It's a little see-through. You'd have to wear a tank top underneath it, but it's new with tags, a beautiful sole. The tag says $100. I did pay up for this one. I just thought it was such a gorgeous summer dress, and I may hang on to this one and put it in my, you know, save for later bin when it will fit me. Or I may post this one on my Poshmark for sale. More than likely, I'm probably going to hang on to it because I think it's gorgeous. This is a really pretty dress for summer. I don't know. Do you think it's too bridal looking? To me, I don't think so. I love a linen, beautiful tiered dress like this. This dress is really pretty. It's just, it doesn't fit me right now. I have been looking at linen pants online, specifically Old Navy and linen shorts, because I thought that I was going to get some, you know, linen pants and all the colors and wear a cute t-shirt with it. And that was going to be my mom wardrobe, my new updated mom wardrobe. Well, I found these pants and I thought, that's perfect. It's exactly what I'm looking for. So I can try them before I buy something. These are Kim Rogers, so these are from Belk. And so far, I can't say that I would wear these or I like the way that they fit. They're comfortable, but they look a little strange on me. I may try them with a different shirt. This is one of the shirts that I got for free, and it's a 1X, and it's actually tight on me. So, you know, all this is just very new. This body, it's gonna be okay, but I would say that the top and the bottom are a miss. I'm being so slow. I really need to kick it into gear. Number one, this video is going to be an hour long if I don't hurry up. And then Arthur and I have plans today. So I need to get myself ready, get him ready, and we need to head out. So this shirt is from Cato. And it's a size small. That just goes to show you that sizes, they do not matter, because this fits me, and this is so cute. This skirt is from Columbia, and it is an extra large, and it fits me really nicely. It's very comfortable, and so both of these are a thumbs up. So first of all, the top, it's from Old Navy. I love it. I also have it in blue, and I wear it often. It's super comfortable. I love, love, love the shirt. These are the pants that I got from free. They're Anna, which is JCPenney's. Still have the tags on them. Size 14. Unfortunately, there is no way that these are going to button. It's this, you know, this right here. Where little Arthur was. So I need to, you know, work on my pelvic floor and get this tightened up, and then we'll go back and try these on. I'm going to keep them for now. But pre-pregnancy, I was a size 12, just for reference. But the shirt's a keep. I forgot to look at the brand of these jeans, but these are very high-rise. They're stretchy. They're a size 1XL. I can get them on me. They're pretty comfortable, you know. I don't love them, but they're not maternity. They're stretchy, and I can wear these. So I'm pleased to get these. All of this stuff, I didn't give over like $3 or $4 for it. Like these pants are $4. The tops that I got, they were either free or they were $3. And then I told you how much the dresses were. But they have the rips in the knees, which David, my husband, he does not like rips in the knees. It's fine. My grandmother who raised me, she wasn't crazy about rips in the knees either. I don't know, but it doesn't bother me. I think it's cute. So yeah, this actually could potentially be an option for me to wear. So we're almost finished. I have one shirt, and then I have this pair of jeans. These are Old Navy. They're size 16. So let's try on the last two pieces, and then we'll be done. Are you ready for the final outfit? Arthur? Okay, here's the final outfit. These pants, they will not button, and the top, I'm pretty sure the tie is supposed to be like down here. You know what? I thought for sure that the shirt was going to fit me, but it definitely does not fit me. Anyways, oh well. I ended up getting some things that fit me that I love, so I'm going to consider it a success. Come here. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and end the video here. If you made it to the end, leave a heart emoji. It doesn't matter what color, just any color, and that'll just let me know that you watched to the end. But I appreciate you so much. I haven't told you in a while, but I really do love you, and thank you for being here. If you didn't watch and, you know, and comment and be my friend, then, you know, I wouldn't be making these videos. So it gives me an outlet, you know, and it gives me some friendships and some connections, and I don't know, it's just wonderful, and you're a part of my story, and I just love you and appreciate you. But you keep fighting that good fight of faith, and the Lord willing, little Arthur and I will see you again in a few days. Bye.